Hello YouTube, this is Deathart and welcome to Watch Dogs. This is my review of the game. I've been playing it for the past week and this is basically my thoughts on it. I've been calling this Matrix if they made a good game. As you can see, I dressed my character up like the Matrix guy, Neo, or whoever. They all have the trench coats. They're kind of cool. Right now I'm showing off the hacking in the game. You can go into people's phones, you can read their texts, you can listen on to their conversations to find like crimes or gang hideouts or even like places to steal. They're trying to steal stuff, drop boxes pretty much. You can also take people's money through their phones and take them out of the ATM. That's the main way to get money. And you can do this, which is I find hilarious to do. Which is just to hack the traffic lights to turn all of them green. And then everyone tries to go at the same time. That's very useful later on. It's not just to amuse yourself. One thing I really had to say about this world, this open world. It's an open world game, by the way. It's one of the most alive open world games I've played, and I have to say I don't have a huge knowledge about them. I've only played I've only played Fallout, Saints Row, Assassin's Creed. Right now I'm showing you you could go to stars, there's stuff to buy, and as you see, there's threatening, which you could just cause people to stop moving, take their money, but you do lose karma. There is a karma system, you'll see it in the top right. That I right now am very good because I like to help people, and that's me. So I'm a vigilante. Supposedly you can have bad karma. I don't know what that does, or if anything. I guess we'll just change a bunch of stuff that you get. You have a lot of weapons. Right now I'm trying to get the police alerted onto me. Turns out, shooting wildly into an air with an Uzi is not enough, so you have to probably an AK-47. So, there's a triangle there. That's the guy calling the police. I can go up to him and stop him, but I'm letting him do it. Just so I can show off escape from the police. I'm going to be driving this here Mercedes, I guess. The police armed suit. So now we just gotta escape. Escaping the police in this game is just stupidly easy to do. If you're willing to be cheap about it, which I am. I'm not a very good driver. So basically all you have to do to escape the police is you gotta drive around near the traffic lights. The traffic lights are very useful to bring around the place, because that's how you stop them from chasing you. When you see the traffic light, usually it will say hack, but when you're in a chase, it will change the symbol to intercept, as you'll see eventually. Intercept means if you hit it right then, it will stop a car that's chasing you, or it will stop the car you're chasing. Right about here, you will see intercept. Neutralize, I mean. And right now, that's what happens when you do it. Right, I use blackout because that causes the police to slow down and stuff. It makes it easier for you to escape. As you can see, they're not chasing me nearly as fast because they're kind of panicked, because I think police are scared of the dark in this game, in this world. So I'm just gonna drive down here to hit that fountain, I guess. And this is the easiest way to escape the place, is jump out of your car, run straight towards the ocean, and if possible grab a boat, and there you go, you're pretty much home free. All you gotta do is sail away, because as you can see on the mini-map in the bottom right, there's a circle, kind of like a line around it, and I'm kind of in the milky zone. The gray zone. And as soon as I leave the circle, they stop searching for me. So, as you can see, the ocean is just basically freedom. I have yet to see any police on boats, so they can't chase you as soon as you get in the water, so you get experience out of it. I'm not very high leveled. I'm about halfway through the game.
You, my friend, are about to experience a digital trip. It's a psychedelic ride better than any drug. You gotta take it to believe it.
This is something I've never knew it was in the game,
Ever dream of being a
but it's
spider?
amazing.
No? Well, how about a spider tank? You are in for a hell of a ride.
This is totally within the confines of like something like Saints Row, because this is just all about being stupidly fun. Because what's more fun than, you know, going on a rampage in a goddamn spider tank with a minigun on the front, or chain gun? I don't care. I don't know guns. You can shoot police cars. That's the whole point. You're supposed to shoot up police cars to cause as much destruction as possible. Shoot them with a chain Gauss cannon, I guess it is, and walk on other cars. You get different objectives to extend your time in this zone, and you get experience points. The experience points get put into skill trees. This is a different skill tree, completely separate from the game. I guess this is, although this is basically the same sort of skill system tree, you got different like tiers of stuff, and the biggest two in the actual game are combat and hacking. I'll say this right now. I personally went into hacking because I find that to be more fun. Apparently I have to destroy an armor truck. I don't think I get around to doing that. I just go on a rampage, just go blah blah blah. I can just smack things silly now. Why would I want to do anything else? This is a good time to show you the driving of this game. Once you, there is a perk underneath the driving skill tree called car unlock. Basically, it lets you like get into a car without triggering the alarm and stuff. That means basically every car is your car now. Which I love doing that because that's my most favorite thing to do. And I will be doing a video with LucasArts on this subject, hopefully sometime. Based on that entire idea. Gonna hit the traffic lights here, I guess. I think? No, I don't. The AI is kind of stupid sometimes. There was a time I got stuck behind a couple of guys. I didn't want to run them over because I'm good. So I stood behind them. I got hit by a car, and now I can't get out. So I guess I just leave. Good time to show. Good time to show you can buy cars. I got stuck behind two civilians, and I was just standing behind there, just constantly blaring my horn, and they would just not move. So I just ran them over. So this is the car buying system. There's different categories of cars. There's the performance cars, which of course are the fast ones. Muscle cars, which are fast and durable, and then there's the heavy ones, which are just durable. You can, once you buy them once, they're free ever after. This is where I get into the digital trip guy. I kind of went in out of order because I want to show you things. But here's the car again, just to show you how good it is. As I was saying about the driving, it's very good as long as you're on controller, but that's just about every game. The driving with a keyboard, I don't like doing that because it's just like very fiddly and you're going on perfect angles. I like the control of analog much better than keyboard. And this is PC, by the way, on an Xbox controller. So you are getting the Xbox controls, not the PC controls. I haven't played too much with the keyboard. I only tried it in this video to test the driving. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Hit that guy. It was totally on purpose. Hitting that guy gives you extra points. And lets you... What the hell? That guy just spawned in. What else is there to say about... Oh, the the damage physics are really good in this. Here I'm just showing off, like... One of the most fun things to do in this game. The side quests. This is basically just a side mission you can do along the way. It just pops up randomly and you can get it by hacking people's phone calls and text messages. This is basically, you have to stop the criminal. You have to find him and save the victim. Or just stop a crime in general. I think this one is a mugging or murder. Probably a mugging. You'll see on the minimap there's a blue circle. Somewhere in that circle, there is a guy wanting to commit a crime, and there is a victim. Victim not all the time, criminal all the time. So basically, you gotta go around with your cell phone out. This is called the profiler. Basically, as you can see, the profiler lets me see what they do, their name, their age, their occupation, and their income. It's it's not really like the most useful thing, but it is just a nice feature to have. It makes you feel more immersed. And then there's this guy. He is the criminal. So I just gotta follow him up, tail him so he doesn't see me, and I gotta stop him from doing anything wrong. If he sees me, then he just runs away and it fails the mission. So it's kind of like a stealth mission. And right here.
Hold up. My rap wants me to give you something.
And now you can boosh, neutralize the guy. You can save the guy, and you'll get extra points for making sure the victim is unharmed. And this is by far one of the most fun features I have about the game. I like kind of walking around with my profiler out, looking for the criminals. Which is basically the multiplayer in this game. The multiplayer, I kind of like and don't like. I like that it is basically this. You have to kind of walk around looking for the criminal. The multiplayer guy is in your game as a random NPC. This is just a failure of a crime. This is what happens if you fail it. The other guy is in your game as an NPC. So you can't spot him right away, and if they're good at like blending in, you'll never be able to spot them. So you have to be careful for that. My only problem with it is that it does force you into it, although
You've been talking to people.
you do have a way to turn it off. This is me failing the mission, and if I do kill him anyway, he was going to murder him. It's a homicide and I lose karma. So, the multiplayer, very good, but I don't want to be forced into it, so that's one problem. Right now I'm showing off, like, when it first came out, there was a little bit lag when you went to the map and came back out. That's apparently been patched. I can't really fault the game on that. It just got released. You don't know what's going to happen unless people do it. So, another problem I have with this game, and this is just me, although I do see why they did it, is the phone controls. This is the smartphone. When you use the smartphone, it takes over your camera, so now I can't look around. Usually, a game that has this would use the D-pad. This one decides to use the camera, which is a good idea, but at the same time, I don't like it. The reason why they did it, I can imagine, is because now they don't have to, like, it's more convenient on your hands, because your hand's already on the camera, so what's the problem already just, like, moving around there, so you don't have to get it down. Movement, on the other hand, is by the D-pad, so if you had to use the D-pad, you couldn't move very well, so I see why they did it. Although, my problem is, I'm a guy that likes to turn around using the camera, so it just kind of messes me up a lot. Not a big problem, but it's a problem for me. That's just me. It is a Uplay game, so you do have to deal with Uplay. I don't like Uplay. Okay. Although, back on the subject of multiplayer, it's very fun on free roam. Lucas and I were playing free roam for about 2 hours one day, and it was non-stop laughing. It was a good time. Yeah, this is the fast travel. You'll see there, if you push Y, you can get fast travel, which will take you to any train stop on this track. Or you can do what I like to do, and, you know, just ride it. I find that more fun. The only problem is, you do get these random, like, shootings, and you can't stop it. Though, that kind of annoys me. It bugs me, at least. Right now I'm just pulling up my list of things that are, like, good and bads. When I first started this game, I had no idea if progress was being made in any quest. That's, like, it wasn't very intuitive about how to judge if you're doing anything or not. It wasn't very great on that. So once you figure out how to play the game, it's all very like clear, but for like the first time, you'll be get confused. That's the thing. All vehicles have a first-person view. That's what's showing up, except for the bikes. Bikes don't have first person for some reason. I kind of like the first person. It immerses you a bit more. I'm not good at reviews. Let's just go on subject to subject. The cover system. I'm showing up on this list. The cover system has a little bit of issues. When you're in the cover, it is basically like, in order to get out, you basically have to run behind you, and that will get you out of the cover. That's gonna cut me from falling out of there because I'm an idiot. This is the lighthouse. I'm showing off exploring in this game. I love exploring in this game. That's my favorite thing to do in free roaming games. Just explore. I'll do that for like 10 hours a day, like in Fallout, or not at all, like in Saints Row. But this is exploring. This is a lighthouse I visited that I had no idea that anything was here until I came down here. Over here, there is a radio station. No.
Port authorities have
There
confiscated
is a
shipping
shed.
container loaded with military-grade weapons worth millions of
I'll let
dollars.
this.
The shipment came from Central Europe. Just how it got into the country isn't clear. Police say this is part of a larger sting operation, but wouldn't elaborate.
So newscasts like that will come up and give you a little bit of hints about what's coming up in the game and some side quests. So right now I'm showing off this. There's blood splatters. There is like some creepy music playing. What the hell's going on here, you're asking yourself? Well, let's find out. Let's go in there, because that's only a good idea. I played enough horror games. I know what I'm talking about. That's definitely a hole where you don't get murdered. So there's a path going in. You don't have to be stupid like me. But what's this? A dead body in a body bag with a painting on the wall of like some angel guy sticking a spear through him, and there's a camera pointing at it. This is a side quest in itself. I'm just showing off, like, this is one part. You can get it. You can find one of them, start it yourself. I'm not sure if the game tells you about it. I haven't found anything in the game thus far telling you about it. I just stumbled upon this by pure coincidence. You can imagine my surprise. Turns out it is a side quest in itself, so there is a voice log in there, and I don't know this if it's true yet, but I swear it is the guy who plays Dexter, who does the voice of this one, because it sounds a lot like Dexter from the game, from the show Dexter. There's the guns in the game. There's a lot of guns if you care about that. I don't very much care about it, but you know.
What is it you're
There's
looking
lots
for
of guns.
today?
There's shotguns, there's assault rifles, there's SMGs, and there's sniper rifles, which I have now. I love my sniper rifle.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I use mainly my pistol, because I feel like if I'm going to play the Matrix, they would use pistols, so I'm going to use pistols.
Hey?
There's just an NPC talking about me standing there, because they're dicks.
Have a good day.
And now I'm coming out here. This is also target range, so I'm going to start shooting a bit of stuff. Show you a bit of the aiming system. You have a little circle. It's very nice. I kind of like it. But then people get panicked because I'm shooting on a firing range. Oh no, you're not allowed to shoot on a firing range. So they call the police on me. What the hell? They call police on a guy using a firing range. That's a bunch of dicks. So here I'm going to try to escape the police. Like the CTOS scan, that's the yellow circle. As soon as you leave the circle, your percentage of being found just kind of diminishes slowly. So in order to escape, it's trying to avoid circles for a while. I'm not very good at it, doing it this way. I'm being an idiot. So the police do find me. You can jam them. You can pause it for a bit, get some time to breathe. I was stupid to do it. This is how I stop the police. This is stupid. I'm pretty sure in the zone I am right now, there's only like 3 or 4 police cars, so only 2 chasing me in this one. There might be more. I'm assuming right underneath the mini-map, that's your wanted level. And it slowly fills up the longer you're escaping, you're getting a chase. I don't know what happens. Oh no, they just shoot you. They don't capture you. So, this was just a stupidly easy escape for me. As soon as they leave the circle, they stop searching for me. Ow. Such. Bam. Now they forgot all about me. So I can just kind of turn around. Turn right around. The police car is right at the intersection. I can just kind of drive right on past him. He won't care. He'll be like, hey, how's it going, police officer? Just gonna arrest me? No? Okay, bye. It was a police officer. Didn't do anything about it. That's kind of funny for me. This is the nice little town. I like it. I like this kind of towns. They're nice and point. I would want, if I were to live anywhere, I would live somewhere like this. But that's just me. There's a horse ride. I don't know what that does. Probably distracts people. You can't ride it. I was very upset by that. I'm now driving on the sidewalk. But yeah, that's been my review of Watch Dogs. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I leave you with this. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
We are currently in the hyperdrive. Live long and prosper to my niggas in my enterprise. Remember, I hope you did what you expect to fly.